add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what.
Well, good morning, everybody. Almost week 3. This guy, look at him go. I don't know which one. I think that's the green lettuce. Got these guys. A couple I just don't think are popping. They're just never going to make it. And then on the other side here, I think this is where I got the strawberries. I don't know. Or maybe this is all the tomatoes. It's hard to tell at this stage. But check that out, right? A little over 2 weeks. What do you think, bud? Huh? What do you I know what you want to do. We can't. I gotta run. I'm really late. Let's go check on your bro. Hey, bro, what are you doing? Huh? What are you broing? What are you doing? That's a good boy. Say hi to the people. The people love you because you're easy to love. Oh, that's what you want, huh? You look at this. He does this. He just is like, I used to think it was a submissive thing when he rolled around on his back, but a dog trainer said, no, it's him being demanding. He's like, rub my stomach now, son. I was gonna say bitch. Can you say bitch in 2021? I don't know. Since they're a dog, I mean, it's what they're called. All right, guys, I'm gonna go pet you over here. And then I gotta go, for real. All right, we're gonna do this a little different today. It was a shit show of a morning, literally. A shit show of a morning. Apollo's ass is covered in fucking clumps of shit. He's just got clumps of it. And it was he's streaking the floor. I'm like, what's going on here? So he's got his bath hopefully coming in today. And then I go into my car, in my Tesla, to drive, and no can do. Nothing's happening. It will not go on. It says, no power, This has never happened to me before with this car. And now I'm in my wife's car, which is another spaceship thing. It's a Tesla. It's badass, but I'm not used to driving this thing. And there's hair. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say. So anyway, this is, and also, like, I was trying to rush this morning too, because I got to get to the Rio a little early because we're doing a little photo shoot thing for GG Poker. My man James been hounding me every day, but I've never had any free time, James. I promise, James. James, you think I'm dicking you around, buddy? I've been busy. I've been making deep runs every dang night. 2 a.m. finishes. Back for the restarts. No free days. I'm working the tables, James. All right, James. So here's the deal, James. I'll be there. I keep saying his name over and over. All right, so photo shoot real quick. It's 1 p.m. I'll get there for about 1:20 in my wife's car, and then hopefully we'll get the dog's ass shit taken care of. I haven't been able to take him for a walk the last couple days, and so they go in the backyard with my wife, but I guess sometimes you don't see the shit clumps. I tried, man, but it's hard in there. You didn't need that this morning, did you? Hearing about Apollo's fucking shit on his ass? Well, hey. That's you're getting all the vlog, and I'm gonna have to tell you about fantasy fucking hockey today too, just a little bit. So big day today for that. All right, I'll tell you now. We do, as I said, we do our regular league, the Champions League, which I explained, and we also have a Survivor within it. 20 teams every Tuesday. Okay, just like you would for football. The lowest scoring team is out, gone. So then next week there'll be 19 teams, 18 teams. If you have the highest score in a week, you win the immunity puck. So then you're exempt for the next week. You don't have to worry about it, whether you finish last or not, until there's 4 left, and then there's no more immunity pucks. We actually tried a Survivor, like legit Survivor style thing within our pool, where it was like each division was a tribe, and then you got to vote one off when you had the lowest total, and it didn't work because some freaking babies, some absolute babies in our league. My feelings are hurt. Well, listen, what the hell? You could never go on Survivor with that attitude. Anyway. So a big day today. We got Blake Wheeler has COVID somehow. I don't know. I guess he's got COVID, so he's out for a little while. Jason Robertson's still hurt. So we're going to influx Ricard Raquel, Anaheim, a new addition to the team, as well as we're going to give Philip Zadina off of our farm a chance to play tonight with Jack Hughes, Nico Heischer, Voracek, the rest, and a couple youngsters on defense. As you see, Jamie Drysdale and Adam Boqvist. Okay, anyway, enough. That's enough. That's it for the fantasy. I'm not gonna go crazy. But yeah, freaking insane day today. I mean, now we gotta focus on the grind. My God, I swear it's crazy opposite day. This has never happened before either. The left 2 lanes on the Summerlin Parkway over to the 15 were closed. I'm like, what do you mean closed? Closed? Oh shit, real closed. So now I'm fucking having to make a detour. I'm late. I'm going, where am I going? Shit, am I going this way? Fuck, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I hope I'm going the right way, but this could affect. This is why I always try to leave early, because you never know. Weird shit like this could happen. Hope I'm going the right way. We'll find out in just a moment. Off to the Rio we go. Off to the frickin' photo shoot. I'm gonna smile like this. All right, making it over to the lounge. Looks like we found James. James, the man. I made it work. Let's go. Come on, I'll follow you.
All right.
Let's do this. Okay, buddy. James been hounding me for days, saying, get your ass over here. We got to take pictures.
Been running deep and not able to make
I
it.
know, busy. You watch the vlog, so you know, right? I ain't dodging you, son. I ain't dodging you.
I was even walking around the table checking it out.
Yeah, all right, eh? That's that Canadian coming out.
Oh, yeah.
This gentleman had the luxury of some Romanian-Canadian hospitality, thanks to my brother.
Yep.
He doesn't let people leave the house unless they're completely pissed drunk.
Very true.
Yeah, very
I
true.
avoided maybe piss drunk, but...
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Have one more, buddy, for the road. All right, so this is the, look at this. This guy has all the codes to the secret doors and stuff. And we got this little green screen. This is the man who makes it all happen. They're gonna make me look sexy, right? He's the one who gave me those mediums that was like the extra large. Well, maybe it wasn't you. Actually, no, that's right, it wasn't you.
You're being racist right now.
No, that was not racism. He looks a lot like you. Just kidding. That was Marco, actually, yeah. All right, so we all done in there. Got a little time to make sure my lineups are good for fantasy. Had to read a couple things. You know, one of the things I've always been good at, just sort of works for me, is reading off a prompter. It's actually a skill. Like, a lot of people think of it as like, well, how hard is reading? But when you're reading off a prompter for promos, and I wanted to say this, I told him privately, but I think of the young generation, you know, poker people, ambassadors or whatever, the best I've heard of the younger generation by far is Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin just crushes. I don't know if it's the Canadian thing, we know how to read and stuff like that, or it's our schooling and public speaking, but I think when I hear him read promos, I think, wow, he nailed that, didn't he? Good luck today. Right. So I was doing in there, you know, you got to do stuff like, they ask you to do different things for those cutaways in different parts of a show or for ads, you know, where they tell you to say, you know, GG Poker, always a good game, right? They want it a few different ways because you don't know how you're going to work with it. So you can give them the serious, GG Poker, always a good game. Or you can go, GG Poker, always a good game. You give them a few looks and you're good to go. I've never done that second one. Always a good, GG Poker, always a good game. Yeah, that one won't fly. All right, just like things couldn't get any crazier this morning, I just watched some videos of my friend, son at school getting jumped by 10 piece of shit little fucking punks. And he stood his own, but I wish fucking, well, I got bad thoughts. But I watched the videos and he held himself really good. Like, I know my brother, I think of my brother when I think of fights. If my brother was there, he'd just mash all their faces. And that's probably why I have such a big mouth, because growing up, anytime I got into shit, I was in grade 1, he was in grade 6. Kids would pick on me, and from grade 3, my brother would string him up by the neck and fucking throw him against the wall and go, you fuck with him, I'll break your teeth. My brother's a big dude, 6'3", 2 and change. But man, just watching this shit, it's so stupid. 10 little punk ass bitches, you think you're fucking tough, right? That's so stupid. Kids will be kids, but that's not right. You have a beef with a dude, one-on-one, whatever, I don't know. Not my thing, but makes sense. But 10 of you piece of shits. You think you're fucking tough? You're little, I got more bad words. Enough. All right, let's focus. We got a tournament to play. Okay, so I guess I forgot. We're doing, what's up, Donnie? We're doing breaks every level, every 90 minutes in the 10K buy-ins. So they're only 10 minutes though, so we don't have much time on the breaks. Anyway, we're doing good. Started with 150, got about 250,000. Different table, different game calls. Started with stud 8 or better. Jokingly told Benny Glazer it was because of his ace queen jack call on 3rd Street in the tournament in the 25K horse where I busted. And he's like, that call was fine. I was like, So we ran it. It wasn't fine, but it doesn't matter. But anyway, who cares? But then I've decided, based on the new edition of the table, I switched to stud high. and this could be evolving, could be changing. Doesn't feel like a great table for big bets, and now that we have a big stack, I don't really want to play big bets all that much because we don't want to put it at risk. So probably going to stick with some limit games, some stud 8, stud for now, and we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. It depends who comes to the table. It's that simple. All right, we'll make it. We'll make it because we're fast. I had to mix up my salad. It's a Sakara salad. Gonna have to eat it at the table because there's no time. If you want Sakara meals, check out the promo code thingy over there. Help you out with 20 bucks off or something like that. Brought a fork. Yeah, we'll have to eat at the table. I don't like doing that, but listen, nourishment, it's important. Get the good stuff. Lots and lots of greens. All right, we're about to go on break, and I want to ask the people at home, if you were me and you're at this table, what would you pick? That's Nathan Gamble. He likes Big O. That's David Baker, the Limit Hold'em superstar. Then we got Chip Jet, old school, plays all the games. He's one of the top 90 players in the tournament. And then you got Benny Glaza. Like, what would you pick if you were me? I have an idea. When we go back from break, I'll talk about it. But we got a game idea. We got a game idea, and we got chips too. Okay, so here's the deal. Whatever. Come on. What am I spitting on people? All right. Here's the deal, yo. So now that the table, as you saw, is what it is, I'm gonna go with a game that I probably should be calling more anyway. But it's a game that, like, I mean, you can go broke in, but I have a lot of experience in it, and that's the old school no limit hold'em. Part of the reason is this. I know that this table has specialties. None of them is exactly no limit hold'em. Most of the no limit hold'em crushers are in that field right now, playing the 50K. So it feels like that's the game to play, despite, you know, when I play dealer's choice, it sort of feels like it breaks the spirit of it to call no limit, but that's not the way it goes. You call what you think is in your best interest, and that's what I got to do the entire way through. And as of now, I believe no limit hold'em is on the agenda. All right, we've got a lot of chips here, courtesy of Mr. Nathan Gamble. We're going to talk about this hand on the break because I promised him we would. But you can give us our thoughts here. I'll give you the rundown. The board, I 3-bet him. The flop was 7-5-3, turn of 9. I bet flop, bet turn. What went through your head, Mr. Gamble?
Jammed the turn.
I jammed the turn, I did. What went through your head over there?
Well, we either put you on the jacks or aces, which has absolutely decimated, or you turn the club draw with the ace deuce, ace 4, ace king, or ace queen of clubs primarily, which leaves us with 30% equity, which means there's way better fucking spots in this tournament for me to get my money in. And after apparently 6 minutes, Vinny called the tank, and I called him a dick, which I apologize for, because it felt like only 2 minutes. So, my apologies.
So because, and you said if it was a no limit hold'em straight tournament,
Yes.
you're more apt to call. But
I'm
because
much
you're
more
good at
apt.
all these other games, you're ready to smack them. I got it. So we're going to talk about what we had and what you would do in his spot. All right, we're gonna do a hand breakdown, but it's gonna have to be a walk and talk. We're bagging up big stack, 580,000 with 23 players left. But let's do this hand breakdown, okay? Because it's interesting, and I want you to play it as though you are Nathan Gamble, okay? You're four-handed, and you pick up red 10s, okay? The blinds are 15 and 3 with a 45 ante, okay? So Nathan decides to raise to 8,000. Seems like a reasonable play with 2 10s. Well, Daniel Negreanu 3-bets you from the small blind to 32,000, and you're both pretty deep. Got well over 200K in chips, 250, something like that. So you have the 2 red 10s. You elect to call. Now the flop comes 7 of clubs, 5 of diamonds, 3 of spades. And Daniel Negreanu bets 42,000. 42,000 bet, and you've got 2 red 10s. Let's say you call. Okay, the turn card is the 9 of clubs now. And Daniel Negreanu goes all in, puts you all in for 160,000, and you've got red 10s, okay? Now, what would you do if you were Nathan Gamble? He took about 7 minutes, really took his time with it. You can't blame him. Very tough spot. And I'll tell you what was going through my head a little bit. I know that he's he's really, really good, no joke, like really good at pot limit Omaha 8 or better, and Big O, very good at it. Like, he just gets free chips. He knows how to maneuver, knows where he's at. So in a dealer's choice tournament, you know, he's got more things to think about other than, is this a good call? If it's a straight no limit tournament, you know, maybe he just says, okay, well, 10s is okay. So if you're him though, you have to think about, well, what do I have, right? Well, the hands he beats, something like 8-9 suited, maybe. He beats ace king of clubs, ace queen of clubs, king queen of clubs. He doesn't have a club, right? So I could have 10 jack of clubs, queen jack of clubs, all these types of, you know, goofy club hands. Those are the only real bluffs. I don't think there's a lot of like more goofy stuff. But if I'm not bluffing, I probably have aces, kings, queens, or jacks. Okay, so let's just ask you, and I'm gonna ask you, what would you do if you were him? Would you call it off for your tournament life there, or would you fold and move on to the next one? I'm not even gonna tell you what I have yet, but I'm gonna wait till later, and then we'll tell you later. Yeah. All right, we gotta check in with the boys, see what they're doing here in the PokerGO lounge.
Oh, yes.
How are the boys? What's going on?
Hello, Darren.
Huh? Subdued?
We're still
chilling
recovering from the hockey game.
Oh my God!
4
Right?
days later.
Here we go. We got a little final table action. All right.
Let me guess.
Boys sweating?
Let me guess.
What?
You want to put me in the 50?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. How did you know? You read my mind. The smoker's out, looks like.
Yeah, I can fire it up. You
Nah,
want
we're
it,
good.
Bro.
Thank you, though. I'm gonna go win this tournament over.
Go,
win
let's
this
go.
thing.
You got
Go win
chips.
this
Let's
thing.
go.
Huh?
You got
So
chips.
is anyone allowed to come and hang out here, or just like
Totally open to anybody.
totally open? So this is out back where American Dave's is right here. You got a nice little spot. There's the people. If you want other stuff like food and things like that, they got all the things. Here we go.
Go
at
win.
3-0.
Go get 'em.
All right, we'll do, gents. All right, look at these two beauties over here. My goodness, still around and kicking. Number 16 over here. How's your series going, Mike?
After this tournament, really good.
Because you've had a very similar series, it seems like. You know, you and
Well,
Phil.
I mean, I had 7 no cashes and he had 7 final tables. So
It's about to even out right here.
Huh?
It's gonna even out right
I
here.
see that. All right, got a little secret. It's my game to call next, and I just figured something out. Because I got a good stack, and there's some shorties here. Instead of no limit hold'em, we're gonna call pot limit hold'em. And when pot limit hold'em, they can't go all in. They can only raise the pot, which sort of is good for me. Let's go pot limit hold'em. Ooh, first bracelet ever. 1998. First time I played it. Pot limit hold'em. Let's go there. All right, they're the crypto punk, man. Oh, crypto punk. All right, we're going to dinner break. Perfect timing. I could use a little bit of a nap. So one of the interesting byproducts I didn't think about by calling pot limit hold'em, which is what I've been doing, was sizing. So Adam Friedman's on the button when it's my big blind, and he's got 450. I got 450, which is 100 and some odd big blinds, right? So when he raises the button to 2.5, he makes it 10K. My normal raise size would be, what's up, man? How you doing? My normal raise size would be like, you know, something like 11x, 12x, 13x, right? You can't do that in pot limit. So he makes it 10K on the button. The most I can make it is 32K, which is like a smallish raise, right? When you're out of position that deep, which allows him to call a lot in position, right? So it's a completely different kind of game in that regard. And one of the benefits I like about it is this. You get to see flops, right? It also takes away one of the deadliest weapons people have. Like, people shit on pot limit hold'em because it didn't have an ante. But with an ante, it's actually kind of a good game. Because it takes away a couple weapons. People can't overbet, right? So you take the Adamo factor out, which, I don't know, you could argue is not a good thing unless you're... But it is. Playing against him, you'd rather play pot limit, that's for sure. And the other factor it does is when you open, people can't jam 20, 30 big blinds on you. It's not a thing. You can't do it. You just can only make it, like, if I min raise, you can make it 7x or something like that. So it takes away a couple weapons pre-flop that allow you to see some flops. But I didn't think about, oh no, man, when he raises, I can't make a big re-raise. But it also is going to allow me to open up with some pot size re-raises with 6-7 suited, 7-8 suited, stuff like that. So we'll fuck with them. We'll go to war. Why not? All right, an hour to chill, to eat, to check some hockey scores, and force get a nap. I got to tell you real quick, 30-second update. We qualified through Survivor. We won't be eliminated this week. We won our Champions League game against PK Dealers. It was an interdivisional one, which I can explain another time, but you don't care. So that's good. I'm 2-0 in Champions League. I got clobbered in my AHL night against the guy who had a really good team. He had Dreisaitl, who crushed. There was a couple guys I didn't play. Silverberg, who had like 3 assists. Jonathan Dahlin, another guy on my farm. Him, Klim Kostin, all these guys on my farm really coming out big. But it wouldn't have mattered because my man with Dreisaitl just crushed me. So, all right, we'll take a win here, a loss there. You know, it's all good. Anyway, you know, no one cares. I know that, unless you're really a hockey guy. But I just 40 seconds just to appease old DNegs. You know, it is my vlog after all. Thank you. Okay, not the best nap, but every little bit helps. We're going to have a third coffee right now, for the stretch run. There's 19 players left. It pays 14 spots. Got a lot to think about. And I got to be honest with myself, okay? I've made some mistakes this tournament, and one thing that I need to focus on is take your freaking time, Daniel. There is no rush, especially in the games where you're maybe a little less comfortable. Already today, I missed a bet on 6th Street against Bodog Ari, which was a clear value bet. I'm supposed to bet, and I didn't. And it probably cost me 13K in chips there. Another hand against Carol Fuse, it was Badesi, and I had a 9-9, and I told her what I had because I bet, and she called, and I thought it was the third draw, and she said, well, there's one more draw left. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We chopped the pot, it didn't hurt me. And then there was a third mistake. This one was really annoying. Badoogie hand, I opened with deuce 6-7. Badoogie, Chip Jet called, and Adam Friedman called, and I thought I fucking sweated in the 5 of spades, but it was the 6 of spades, which pairs me. And then I just bottom ladder shot a short. I was supposed to bluff the river with a really bad 3 card, and I did not. And I let Chip win with a really bad 3 card, 3-4-7. It was just an automatic bet, and I fucked that up too. So really got to focus in now for the last 3 levels, about 4.5 hours of play. And again, just especially in the games that I haven't played a ton of, take your damn time. All right, 3 tables remain, 2 out of the money. Mike Matusow over here doing work over there. This is my table. Doing work. And then Mr. Phil Hellmuth just flopped top set against the player who had middle set, obviously. So once again, big stack for Hellmuth doing work over here. Could be a fun one.
Sure.
How many you got, DNegs?
I got 460. Same. All right, we are on the bubble. Mr. Glazer is all in. Adam Friedman's got him. We don't know what that hand is because there's a hand going on over here where Matt Glantz has bet a ton against Scott Seaver. It's popping Omaha High, and there's your board.
We're starting this tournament from the beginning. Who is winning the tournament? Who do you think wins has the highest ROI? I know who's going to win. I know who has the highest ROI.
I feel like when you use literally one hand. In this tournament.
I've won this tournament 2 years in a row.
The PokerGO.
I will.
All right, let's check out what's going on over here.
We doing it?
All in player.
Flippy cards.
Now let's see, ace deuce against king 6. The short stack's rooting for a king or 6. The rest, ace. There's a king. There's a 6. And we have burst the bubble.
Hoops texting his entire phone.
All right, bubble just burst. Bubble just burst. We're doing good. We played a no-limit hand. I'm going to fight with Adam a little bit, like I said. I raised under the gun with 7-8 of clubs. He 3-bet, we called. Flop was king 6-3. He bet, we get rid of that one, right? Now he raises the button. I have 9-10 off suit. I call. Okay. Dude, we can break this hand down. Why the fuck not? Okay. So the blinds were 3-5 with an 8 ante. He raises to 12. I defend with 9-10 off suit. The flop is 10-4-3 with 2 hearts and a spade. I check. He bets 10,000. I thought about a lot of different things here. I thought about a check raise. Thought he was kind of weak, honestly. But I decided to just flat because that's much more standard in that spot. Now the turn card is the 4 of spades, which brings backdoor spades as well. So now I do the thing, the solver thing. And I bet 5,000, which is like, what? 10% pot. So goofy. He calls. River's the king of hearts. So what now? About 60K in there? What do you do now, right? Oh, you scared. Fuck that. Fuck that. Get some value. I bet 40K. Eat it. He thinks for a while, and he calls me. He even said so with like probably one of the hands that a solver was the least likely to ever call with. He had 2 5s with the 5 of hearts, he said, which is a hand that, again, the whole thing about blockers, right? Like it blocks. You want me to have 5-6, some stuff like that, and if he has that, it's probably one of the worst hands to call with. So made a very good thin value bet there because we ain't chicken shit. We're playing to win. Let's go. All right, we're down to 2 tables. We got these 3. We got this gentleman over here. Then you got yours truly in the 1 seat. And then White Magic in seat number 2. Doing it again. Now we can keep a close eye on him. I can keep a close eye on what the hell this guy's been doing, killing everybody, making every freaking final. Let's go. This could be a fun one, people. Average stack here, about average there.
Did they draw for the button?
All right, bagging and tagging. We've already done so. How much did we bag, gentlemen? How much did you bag, Mike?
410, brother.
How much did you bag?
424.
And I got 457. See you all tomorrow. 10 left. We'll be back. I'll take it. Sure, why not? All right, 10 left. There was a vote on how long we would play. We decided 2 a.m. and then from there, we voted on whether it'd be 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. And it was 5-5, of course. 5 people wanted 1, 5 people wanted 2. Ended up being 2, which is fine. It just means that this juicy tournament that Michael Adamo has fucking every chip in, which is amazing to me. He's so fun to watch. What a great player. And I won't be able to play it, though. Enjoy yourselves, gentlemen. Enjoy. Huh? Yeah, if I would, right? Yeah. He's always on the punks. So that's that. End of the night. Off we go to another day 3. I mean, this is insane. Just what a run, right? Now we got to actually win some fucking money for the people who've got a piece on pocket 5s. Good night, everybody. Cheers.